to my channel, and thank you very much for clicking on today's video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do a New Year's Eve glam. Now I know for pretty much everyone out there, you're not going to be going out and doing your usual New Year's Eve festivities, but if you're like me and you're going to get glam in the comfort of your own home anyway, then please do stay tuned. If you guys are watching my videos but you aren't actually subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscription button. It really does help my channel grow. It's getting there slowly but surely, so please do hit that, and remember to hit the notification bell. Feel free to leave a comment. I do read all of them and I do reply to every single one. So without further ado, let's get going. Right guys, I'm gonna lie, I was really concerned. I put the camera on, I was like, why do I look so pale and like so dark? Completely forgot I dyed my hair. So that was a blonde moment for a brunette over here, even though in the camera it definitely looks jet black. So we'll just ignore that, as well as the fact that I'm extremely pale. So anyway, I've got 3 palettes with me. Probably not going to be a shock to any of you what ones they are. It is the Too Faced Natural Nudes palette. It is also the Naked Reloaded palette by Urban Decay, and also the Vieve palette. Now I know, well, I hope some of you aren't bored of seeing this one, because this is my favourite. This is my favourite palette of the whole of the entire year, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I am sort of going towards using this, so it probably will be this one. So I hope you're not too bored of seeing it already, because I'm conscious that I'm using the same sort of product. So I am very tempted to use this or the Natural Nudes. So I mean, they're not worlds apart, but obviously maybe we'll use a little bit of both. I know that's a bit annoying for some that maybe only have one of the palettes or whatever, but you can sort of work with similar palettes that you might have at home. So we're going to do that. I haven't even planned today's look. We're just going to sort of go with the flow and see what I create in my mind. So we're just going to sort of go with that sort of motion, to be completely honest. I do want a little bit of added glitter in there, so as well as the shimmers that are in the palettes, I have also picked up this little gem recently. It's by Elf, so I don't know if that will focus at all. Is it going to focus? No? Come on, little guy. Well, anyway, it's just this little, like, these eyeshadow glitters that they do. So they just come in like a they almost look like a little lip gloss, so they just come out like that. But I just wanted to show you, I wore this on Christmas Day, but you can just put it over the top, and it adds a really nice glistening effect to it. So I've got it in the shade Disco Queen, but you can get it in sort of gold, and I think there was a rose gold and maybe like a bronzy colour, and a little bit more of like a this is silver, but it's got the different, you can't really see, it's got different specks of like multi-toned colours in there as well, whereas you can get like more of a solid silver one. But I think this was like £5 or something, but a really good little find. If you can see it once I've like dabbed it in, it goes over so nicely over eyeshadow. So I think I'm going to use that little gem today. So as you can tell, I've already done my base, my bronzer, all of that, and the highlights and my eyebrows. I didn't want to bore you with, you know, my standard routine and things like that. I just wanted to get straight to the eyes. So I will bring you guys in closer, just so that you can see as best as you can. I have also prepped them with MAC Painter Lily as per usual, but we're just going to go straight for it. Now I'm wanting to do a little bit more of like a darker eye, not so much of my natural, you know, my safe zone that I go to. I'm very much one with the warm browns, the softness of it, as well as keeping it with smoky. I want to go darker, so not necessarily grungy, but maybe like grungy, goldy, goddessy. I don't really know. So we're just gonna do it. So I think, oh yeah, I'm gonna go with Vieve. I'm sorry, I know people are probably thinking please use something else, but I'm gonna go back with this because I do love it. Now let's pick what brushes I want. I will say I ordered some brushes. I was in desperate need for new brushes, and I was just like, oh, do you know what, I just need some really soft ones. But as everything's going at the moment, you can't test them out, you can't try them, and I just needed like a little bit of a collection of quite a few. I just sort of, you know, went with it and ordered some from Amazon. Now this is, I think it's MSQ. They're these ones here, if you can see. They were really cheap, like for like 8 of them I think it was. They were like £7, and I'm really enjoying using them. They're really soft. They blend the colours really nicely. But yeah, no, good little find. So if any of you are in the need for some new brushes, these ones are really nice. I'll try and find the link and I'll pop it down below in the description for you. So what we will start with is, I think, I'll start with Delicious, I think. Or should I go in with... trying to think what I want. No, we'll go with Buff, which is this colour just here. So I'm trying to multitask at the moment, and I'm trying to do a TikTok, do a reel, and video with you guys, and I'm the most least techie person you've ever met in your life. So I'm trying to do it all at once, and it's just not really working for me. I can't multitask, and I'm not techie. So as you can imagine, it's not working too well right now. So if you do end up seeing a TikTok and a reel and a YouTube video from me, you know I ended up sorting it out. But if you can only see this video, then you know I didn't sort it. We'll go in with Buff. So I'm just gonna start on the outer corners, I think. I know she designed it so that you could fold it over, but I just find it easier doing this. Also guys, I realised I didn't film my makeup for the Vieve party that I went to, which, may I add, was amazing. It was so surreal. I was just like, how is this even happening right now? Like, how am I on a Zoom call with Jamie Genevieve? I don't really understand how this happened. It was so good. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did start to film it, and then the nerves got the better of me, and I freaked out, and I was like, oh my god, I need to get something recorded. And then I was trying to do something really like nicely for the look. You probably didn't even get to see me anyway, but I was just freaking out, and the pressure of trying to record a YouTube video, get my makeup done, ready for it to start, and then I realised I had to download Zoom, which I hadn't already done, was just too much. So if I can find the clip of the start of the makeup that I started, and I think I did record like a tiny bit of the Zoom sort of party sort of thing for you, I'll pop that in at the end of this video, or maybe even now, whenever, just for you to see. But my god, I'm probably like, I'm nervous sort of wreck on the video, so I do apologise. But no, I realised as I was getting I realised as I was getting the camera out, I hadn't done that. So I am very sorry. So I'm going to go in with Delicious now. I'm just going to use a different brush. Do you know what? I realised I'm doing the same sort of bloody shape I normally do. Right, let Shannon concentrate. This is the thing, I'm not a multitasker. I don't know how people do it. I'm going to bring it a bit higher as well. When I was training, one of my tutors, take this how you will, we were doing drag queen makeup. Like, they were taught us one day, like, oh, how drag queens do it and stuff like that. And during this, they told me I have a very natural high arch. So I'm just bringing this in the inner corner here. So it's going to be a little bit like a halo makeup. Yeah, so they told me I had like a natural high arch, which is perfect for drag makeup and like really dramatic. Like, I can get away with putting more and going up higher than somebody with, like, you know, just a natural sort of what am I trying to say, natural sort of gap. So they mean from like this crease to my eyebrow is naturally quite high, and I was like, oh right. And I never knew really how to take that, but now I totally understand what they mean. So I will be naturally going higher, because apparently I can. And, you know, I could be a drag queen, apparently. No, that's not what they said, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm just leaving that gap there. So for anybody that doesn't know sort of the halo look and things like that, it's when you've got darker sides on the outer corner and the inner corner, and then it's naturally lighter in the center. Normally over the top is like a shimmer or glitter, like a chromey sort of color. So it's to give that illusion that the middle is sort of lit up, to give almost like a halo appearance sort of thing, hence the name. So I'm just gonna naturally keep that open. Some people will put the colour all over, and then what they will do is they will cut it with sort of like a you know, like an eyeshadow base, a concealer, or some people will take it off completely if they find it easier like that. So I'm just going to gradually get it darker by patting it. But no, Genevieve was so lovely on the party Zoom call. Like, it was so much fun. It was a proper, like, this may sound cheesy to some people because some of you may be thinking it's just a Zoom call, like, chill out. But it was a proper pinch me sort of moment. It was like, what the hell is going on? Like, and all the girls were so nice. Like, we were all chatting in like the chat section of it while she was answering our questions, and she answered a few of mine. Like, I asked what did I ask now? I asked something like, oh, would you have a Vieve party, like a launch once, you know, we can mix with other people? And she was like, yep, definitely. And I also asked like a few questions, like just in general in terms of what she would advise on people that have started YouTube and things like that, or tips and things. And she was just like, you just do it. Like, anybody that's a makeup artist, I advise all of you to get a makeup channel and just be yourself, which I know she's a really big advocate for. Like, she's always like, you know, always be you and it will just pay off. Like, don't ever try and be somebody else, which I completely agree with. I think I would hate to sort of come across like somebody that's not me. One, my friends would totally call me out on it, and so would my family. But I just wouldn't want to put on like a facade to try and get people to sort of like my channel and like me and want to follow me and things like that. I wouldn't feel like it was not well deserved, because, you know, if some people feel better but almost putting on a different version of themselves to feel confident, then, you know, fair enough. But I'm just a crap liar and I just wouldn't be able to do it. I just wouldn't be able to keep it up. I would get so tired of it. So that's this sort of outline. So I may gradually go even darker once the shimmer's on there, but that's sort of the outline to give you an idea of it. You may find this easier. I think doing it completely across the eye, then cutting it, or then taking it off to then have this section, is a lot of time wasted. You can just do it this way. I think it's a lot quicker. I'm going to go in with Carrot, which is the more goldier of that and Thea. So just to give it, can you see what I mean? It literally gives that sort of halo effect. It's so pretty, this colour. Okay, so I personally find this better going on with my finger. Some people find it better going on with a sort of damp brush and things like that. Or even sort of what also would be good is like a tacky base, just to intensify it. So that's also quite good. So now what I'm going to go in with is a mixture of Delicious and Goodnight, which is the two top colours there. Just to intensify it, just to make it darker. I always feel like I sort of play it safe with like the warm browns, whereas I just want it to be proper New Year's Eve vibes. If I was going out, what I'd want to look like, you know, like proper party girl vibes. Okay. Oh, you know, when you start doing something and you're like, did I make a mistake? I always do this. I'm gonna let you in a little secret. This shape of eye look, I can never seem to execute it right. I don't know, but I never finish it, so I don't know if it's like persevering and just being like, no, come on, do it. I don't know what it is. I can just never, I think it just doesn't suit me. Like, I always see people and they look like amazing doing it, and it comes to me doing it and I'm like, what am I doing? So I don't know how this is going to turn out, guys. And it's weird, for anybody else that has like a channel out there, you'll understand what I'm saying, but it always looks so different on your viewfinder than in real life. Like, I don't know about some other people. Just put in some glimmer. This is like a nice little thing that I've been doing, is just putting it on my highlighter brush and just sort of putting it on top of the brown, just seeing if that's going to soften it and make me feel a little bit less I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, for anybody that has a YouTube channel, you will completely get what I mean. It looks so different in the viewfinder than what it does in your makeup mirror. I'm trying to get like 2021 planning in terms of like YouTube videos, things like that. Let me know what you want to see. If there's any particular brands you would quite like me to review, if you're thinking like, oh, like please do this, like I'm interested in buying them, or you haven't heard too much of a product and you haven't seen many reviews of them, like let me know. Like, I'm always on the lookout to try different brands and things. I had quite a good suggestion from somebody on my Instagram about doing e.l.f. And also like dupes, so like dupes of other brands and things like that. I know like Aldi are meant to do like quite a few dupes of like different makeup brands and things, so I don't know if you'd be interested in that. But yeah, let me know, because I do need some ideas and it's getting close and I'm trying to like plan it. I'm trying to be super organized, so we'll see how that goes. Really enjoying this mascara. It's the Clarins one, the Supra Volume, and it's like really black, like jet black. I'm going to use a damp brush and use Goodnight and sort of stencil out my flick. So I'm not going to use a liquid eyeliner. I'm going to literally stick with the eyeshadow palette. Lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little thing. I really enjoyed using it, so I'm just putting it on the back of my hand like so, and then what I'm going to use is just use my fingertip and dab it over where I want it. So I'm going to naturally put it over the top of Carrot. So on Christmas Day I put it over the top of Glimmer and it looked gorgeous. Can you see? I just think it like adds like a really nice like texture. Just sort of, I don't know. Oh, I like it. But you can really see it. I just love them. I need to go get more. But yeah, e.l.f. I thought that was a really good little find and really cheap as well. So it was nothing like that broke the bank. I'm just going to go in with my highlighter again using Glimmer. And then just adding that back in, just smoking it out. Nice. I think I'm going to just go under a tiny little bit more with the black. There we go, I think that's perfect. Do you know what, I'm going to add a little bit in the inner corner. I just think it's such a fun little product. Okay, lovely. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to go off camera, match this eye, put some lashes on, and then I'll be back and we can do something with the lips. Okay, I will admit I had a little bit of a fiddle, if you can't notice already. So I've added a really dramatic eyeline, which I love, by the way. Look at that, look how fierce that looks. And I've added lashes, and I've matched up the other eye. My hair is pretty wild right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's hair wash day. So just literally put a headband on just to scrape it off my face. And now it's just a little bit like Hagrid's gone wild on my hair. Right. Feeling a little bit rock tricky. So we're just going to add lips because obviously the eyes are very dramatic. I'm thinking maybe just something very simple like a gloss, like a tinted gloss, just because I don't want anything too much to sort of take away. So I don't know if to go in with a gloss or just the nude. I do have Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk here. Might just, let's see, just to give it a little bit of something. Yeah, I think that might be enough, you know. Yeah, I quite like that actually. I don't want to do anything too much. This is the Pillow Talk, but it's the collagen, is it lip bath or collagen something? It's the one that tingles when you've got it on. It's really nice, and I don't use this one too much. I use the jeweled one more. But no, it's really nice. It gives a nice sort of sheen to it, especially when the light catches it. So I'll just bring you in a little bit closer, so you can see sort of the grungy party girl sort of gold look that I was going for. I'm in love with this dramatic eyeline. I've really extended that out. I don't normally do that. I do normally on myself, I would keep it shorter. Apologies for the man nails, I'm hating them at the moment. But I'm loving this, and what I've done is I've just cut my eyelashes just so that I've got the ends, sort of the outer corners on, which I think made it look, it just sort of flowed really nicely. When I had the full strip on, it was just a bit too much and it just felt a little bit too showy. I don't know, when I mean show, like theatrical is what I mean. But no, I really liked that. And I think the carrot with the elf glitter, what's it called, Dance Queen over the top, just gives it that party vibe. I really like it. I'm obviously very pale right now, but I do think I would be able to get away with this going out. And again, on, you know, more tan skin, it would look gorgeous. But yeah, and then I've just matched up the other eye. But no, I actually really like it. Like, I'm actually loving that. And just how I've done my bronzer, I've really lifted up the cheekbones, so you can probably see it just here. Well, I hope you can anyway. I've actually done it so the old-fashioned way of sucking in, so you can see that it naturally falls onto my cheekbones. So if I just suck in like this, you can see that I've literally put it, but I'm putting it going up to really just lift that face up. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. So this is like your New Year's Eve sort of glam look. Like I said, nobody's going anywhere. They get glam at home. That's what we're doing. We're ordering a takeaway, having some drinks. Rich won't be. I will get some glam, get something nice to drink at home. Do you know what I mean? Just enjoy it any way you can. But I hope all of you are really, really well. And I'm looking forward to an exciting 2021. I've got tons of ideas and I need more, so please feel free to let me know some. Comment down below on anything that you'd like me to film and I'll be more than happy to do so. But best of wishes for the new year, guys, and I hope a happy and healthy 2021 to you all. Like I said but earlier at the beginning of the video, if you haven't subscribed already, please do hit the subscription button. It really helps my channel grow, and I've got big goals for next year, so help me on the way to that and join this little journey of mine and this little circle of like friends that we've got, of makeup lovers of all of us. So I will speak to you in 2021, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye.